Imagine a world where a single ship docking in a European port could change the course of history forever. That's exactly what happened in 1347, when the Black Death, also known as the bubonic plague, arrived in Europe and rewrote the fate of continents. The Black Death didn't start in Europe. Most historians believe it originated somewhere in Central Asia or China, hitching a ride with traders along the legendary Silk Road. By the time it reached bustling European ports like Genoa, Sicily, and Marseille, it was an unstoppable force. So, how did this invisible killer spread? The answer: fleas living on rats, hiding in grain shipments and stowing away on merchant ships. From there, fleas would bite humans, passing on the deadly bacteria. Even contact with contaminated fluids could spell disaster. The symptoms were terrifying. Imagine sudden chills, a raging fever, and then the infamous, painful, swollen lumps called buboes. That's just the start. The disease came in three vicious forms: bubonic, which attacked the lymph nodes; septicemic, which poisoned the blood; and pneumonic, which infected the lungs and could spread from person to person through the air. The death toll was staggering. In just a few years, somewhere between 75 and 200 million people died, wiping out as much as half of Europe's population. Towns vanished, fields went untended, entire families disappeared. But the Black Death wasn't just a health crisis, it was a social earthquake. With so many workers lost, wages skyrocketed and peasants gained bargaining power. Old ways of life crumbled. Faith in the church and leaders wavered, while suspicion and fear led to persecution of scapegoats, including Jewish communities. Yet from the ashes of tragedy, the world changed. The plague pushed advances in medicine as desperate doctors and thinkers searched for answers. Art and literature grew darker, reflecting the trauma and uncertainty of the age. Society itself shifted, setting the stage for the Renaissance and the modern world. So next time you hear about the Black Death, remember, it wasn't just a dark chapter in history, it was a turning point that shaped the world we live in today. If you found this story fascinating, please like, share, and follow for more journeys through history.